Few things demonstrate the spirit of small-town Oklahoma like the relationship between a community and its schools. And in the town of Duke, that spirit is strong. The community has a long history of support and investment in the Duke Public Schools, and the Board of Education understands the value of the school district to the town of Duke. On September 8th, voters will have the opportunity to continue that tradition by supporting a $3,045,000 bond issue proposal for funding projects designed to add value to the school district as well as the community. The board has examined the immediate needs of the students and the campus while considering future needs of the district. With input from members of the community, this bond issue is comprised of projects that will focus on improving district facilities and meeting student needs, both today and in the future.
We're trying to help every aspect of our school. You know, you take band, ag, the athletic area, even the classroom. By building a new facility, it opens up classrooms downstairs, which gives us more possible room for expansion in the future if we need it, as well as utilizing those classrooms. Maybe we can have our special ed program is in a small area right now. We could utilize that, give them a bigger area. So by doing all these projects, we've touched base just on almost every aspect of our school.
We're trying to make some progress. You know, there's definitely issues with the school that need to be addressed as far as updating and improving not only school, but the school properties, the houses that they own around town, things like that.
We put a lot of thought into the bond. We started out looking at our vision as a whole and where we want this school to go. And from there, finding our end goal, we worked backwards and looked at the things that were needed to get to that end result. And we also involved the community and asked them what they thought the needs were. And we really tried to take all of their suggestions and thought and keep those in the forefront of our decision-making process.
Well, I know that the administration and the school board have the best interest of the school at heart, and they know the needs of the school, and we have to trust them with that. And I know that they're leading us right. They're not wasting money or anything like that.
The school is very important to this community. And we have observed what happens when there are schools that lose, or communities that lose their school. And we certainly have a group of people that are here that are proud and independent and want to maintain this facility and this community. So it's very important that we do what's necessary to keep it at a standard that we're happy with and can bring in other students. That's the main thing, is to be able to maintain our enrollment and the satisfaction with the education that they get here.
The bond issue calls for replacement of out-of-date, unreliable, and inefficient heating and cooling units, construction of one new building for VOAG, shop and band programs, as well as bus parking, a new concessions and restroom building at the ball fields, needed repairs to the roof over the entire school building, and renovation of the gym and locker rooms. The bond will also fund technology upgrades for the district, purchase of a school Suburban and new VOAG truck, and repairs to the houses owned by the district.
There are several things that we're trying to address. I can't just say there's one that's more important than the other, but there are many that we're trying to get them resolved in this one bond.
I think all the other projects are worthwhile. They're going to benefit a large group of the students, and I think the teachers will be happy with the results of spending the money that they made the plan to do.
The current heating and cooling system uses outdated technology which is very inefficient, difficult to repair, and provides poor air quality. The outside compressors and fans are currently in need of repair, and if the system goes down, the school must be closed until parts can be located or fabricated and repairs can be made. A new system would be dramatically more energy efficient, more reliable, and provide significantly better air quality throughout the entire school.
The air conditioner was a 1964 model, so I know that we're just living on borrowed time with that. So there's things that need to be done.
I think probably most people can remember a couple of years ago, our first day of school, the air conditioner being down. And you would think with an underground facility that wouldn't be that big of a deal. But in August in Oklahoma, that's a really big deal. And so our heating and air system is something that we've kind of limped along for a while now, and it's time to update that system and get that hopefully running much more efficiently than this older system that we have in place.
Obviously, if you have the mechanical part of your facilities that's 60 plus years old, that you're towing the line of it not working at some point in time. So, and if that happens during school, what do you do? If it takes weeks or months to fix, to get the equipment in here to fix it, at that point, what do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Shut down school, send everybody home, or send them somewhere else?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
The current VOAG building is well over 60 years old and completely outdated.
I think the one project that I would be most passionate about would be the ag building band room. I think that it's really important to get the ag facilities addressed, plus get the band outside of the main building, and that also frees up a lot of class space downstairs to where they can do more things, offer more classes, help their scheduling abilities greatly, and it's not just going to help ag and band, it's going to help the whole school.
A new building, planned just east and south of the old building, will be designed to accommodate the VOAG program, shop classes, and the band and music programs. It will also have a covered area for the bus parking.
We have our new buses. We have a very nice new activity bus, which we purchased this last school year. We also have two nice route buses, which we purchased last summer. If we do not currently have a bus barn on campus that will house these. We have spent the last year running them back and forth to the ag show barn down on the south side of town whenever storms were coming, to try to keep them, out of the weather. So on the back of this new facility, we would attach an actual bus shed to where we could park our buses, out of the weather. We would also always put plug-ins in that where we could plug in for the diesel engines. It would be everything that we would need would be in that facility.
This allows current music rooms in the main building to be reverted to classrooms for growth or other programs as needed. The school will maintain the old VOAG shop building for storage and a central maintenance area.
Band has been a program that we luckily were able to implement into our school curriculum, and that's been wonderful. But we've fit it in, and we've fit it in for a long time, and our students love band, and they love the band program, and I think it's time to give them their own special place. And by building a new facility that would update our ag facilities, plus give a place for our band to rehearse and to learn and perform in, would just be a wonderful addition to our school.
A new concessions and restroom building will be located in a common area near the softball and baseball fields, and the old outdated concession and restroom facilities will be demolished. This new facility will be used for school sports and summer leagues and will better accommodate out-of-town visitors to ball games. The gymnasium and locker rooms are in much need of renovations to accommodate the many events that are held in the gym throughout the year. In the gym, exposed and falling ceiling insulation will be removed, and the ceiling will be refinished. New LED lighting will be installed, as well as wall-mounted scoreboards and side goals. A stage is planned, and current bleachers will be replaced with retractable bleachers and some chairback seating. Finally, the gym floor will be refinished.
There's leaks out in the hallway, coming in quite a bit. The moisture is releasing even more insulation, and water damage on the walls back there. So, there's just general maintenance that needs to be done to any structure.
Locker rooms will be updated with new ceiling finish, lighting, and paint. These updates to the gym and locker rooms will boost pride among the students, staff, and community, particularly when visiting teams come into town. The school's technology infrastructure will be upgraded as part of this bond proposal. Current technology is lacking, and new equipment is necessary to provide students with programs and skills for transitioning to college, career tech, or into the job market.
As a counselor and part-time faculty at Western Oklahoma State College, I see the differences in the technology that we use here in Duke Public School versus the technology that's used at the college. And we have more and more of our students that are using concurrent enrollment, so they're actually taking college classes while they're still students here at Duke. And I see a huge need in us updating our technology here at Duke so that we can seamlessly help our students transition from high school into the college setting. I don't want our students to be left behind as far as technology goes. It's so important to prepare them for college, career tech, or if they want to go straight into the workforce, they have to have that technology component and it has to be up to date.
The board has given serious consideration to the impact this proposal will have on taxpayers. Every effort has been made to assure the district and the community will receive the greatest benefit from every tax dollar.
These ideas came from the community. I'm not from here. I was hired here last summer. My job is to address issues and to try to run this school and make it the best possible school and to take care of it in every possible way. I want the safest, best. We want to be the best at everything we do. We want the best test scores. We want the best ball teams. We want the best band, the best ag program. And we also want the best facilities and the safest facilities for our children. And I have kids that attend this school, and so I want my kids obviously to have those advantages, and so I want every kid to have those advantages.
We've really tried very hard to determine the needs rather than just any extra frills or wants that anybody might have, and try to get what our children need to be educated the best way that we can do that at a cost that's affordable and gets the job done.
The proposed school bond issue, totaling $3,045,000, will be repaid over 9 years through an ad valorem tax. If approved, these bonds would bring an increase of 25.26 mils to fund these projects and result in a tax increase of 28.42%. How will this millage increase impact property taxes? If your total property tax was $100 last year, the proposed bonds would increase your tax by $28.42 per year, or just $2.37 per month. This total increase would be dedicated to the Duke School District. If, for example, your annual property tax is $500 per year, you should anticipate an annual increase of $142.09, or just $11.84 per month, to fund the new projects proposed for Duke schools.
Being a landowner, and I know most of the board, or all of the board are landowners, and none of us want to pay higher taxes. But with this bond, 100% of it's going to stay in our community and go towards our kids. And it's not going to go off to Washington and be wasted somewhere. This is going to be used in our community, and it's going to make a viable place for our kids for generations to move forward.
I hope people will vote for it. I'm proud to sit here with Miss Darby, who's my math teacher in high school, and we get to do this. My kids get to go here because we took care of it, and hope that everybody will support it so that we can be good stewards of it and make sure it's here for the next 50 years. And
that's right.
My great-granddad went here, my granddad, my dad. I hope my kids, my grandkids, great-grandkids, if I live that long. We just have to do it for the next 50 years.
It's pretty well known that the school and the community are dependent on each other for survival. Without the school, the community would pretty much cease to exist as we know it, and without the community, the school couldn't survive. And I guess this is about the community, keeping the school up so that the community can continue to thrive as it has.
I would like to ask our community to support our school and to be able to support the projects and the plans that the board and the superintendent has made, and I think it will be worthwhile and worth the money that it'll cost.
September 8th, this coming September, get out and vote. It's important for our town and for the school and for the kids and for the future of our community.
We've had a nice school, and our generations in the past have done a lot to make this a pass bonds to make a nice school and build the infrastructure to make a viable community. And I feel like it's our time to, and our generation's time to continue that.
I hope that each of you will consider this bond and look at the pros and cons and get out and vote on September 8th.
I'm going to support the school 100%, and I'm going to support the school on September 8th, and I hope you will too.
I'm not just a superintendent, I'm also a parent and a resident of this community now, and I do appreciate, I've been in 8 school districts in my career, and I can tell you that this community and this school is very tight-knit. It's a very close community, very supportive community. We kind of rely on one another. The community and the school, we go hand in hand. So I would hope that you would consider, you know, what the needs are, that they are necessary, that they are needs, and that what is in the best interest of our children.
Support educational excellence in Duke. Invest in our students. Invest in our community. Vote September 8th.